Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Allison Fergit. No one is hurt after a house fire this morning in Winona. According to a Winona Fire Department Facebook post, crews responded to a house fire on the 350 block of Laird Street just before 9 a.m. The house was vacant at the time and there are no reported injuries. The cause of the fire is under investigation.
We saw a couple light sprinkles moving through the area earlier today that left behind some overcast skies that kind of gave us a gloomier Sunday. Although we remained dry for a lot of it, so we still had the opportunity to enjoy the end of the weekend. Those gloomy clouds are really sticking around. They're going to clear up, though, as we go throughout the evening, thankfully. Here's a look at those rain totals that we saw this morning. Really light amounts of accumulation. Most of the area just seeing around a trace. However, some folks south of I-90 saw upwards of maybe a quarter of an inch, some spotty areas of half of an inch. So really just some sprinkles out there to add to the already wet November that we're seeing. Tonight, as those clouds start to roll back, we're going to see low temperatures get a little bit cooler than we saw last night. Many areas getting into the 30s, some of us still holding on to those 40s. Veterans Day tomorrow is going to be on the cooler side, although we're actually going to be really close to our average high for this time of year, 45 for the high in La Crosse. Even with the sun finally poking out, it's not going to do too much to warm us up. Eau Claire staying a little bit cooler in the low 40s. We're going to have a cool and breezy start to the week. Showers are going to return to our forecast on Wednesday, and then we'll finally calm down and warm up a little bit later in the week, but I'll be able to break it all down when we get to the next forecast coming up in a little bit.
Looking forward to those sunnier skies tomorrow.
Me too, yeah.
Coon Valley's American Legion Post honored veterans with a chicken queue today. The organization's Veterans Day Chicken Queue served 250 veterans and family members. The group's mission is to advocate for the unique needs of veterans, service members, and their families. Organizers say their chicken queues are one of the ways Legion members look after their fellow vets.
We swore an oath to continue to serve our veterans. It's kind of it's an unwritten oath, really, but when we're done serving our country as veterans, as service members, we still have to take care of each other.
All proceeds of the chicken queue go to local veteran programs. In honor of Veterans Day, Festival Foods is offering a special tribute to the area's veterans. Any veteran visiting a Festival Foods store tomorrow can receive 12 free products with a minimum purchase of $20. Items include coffee, pizza, and ice cream. This is Festival Foods' 7th year running the promotion. Local organizations are partnering to raise money for the area's veterans and unsheltered communities with a musical fundraiser. Today, a number of musicians are performing at the Popcorn Tavern in La Crosse as part of Hopi Hour. The musicians play for free, but all the tips they earn will go to various causes that are helping Coulee Region veterans and the unsheltered. One of the event's organizers says right before winter is a great time to give back to the area's vulnerable communities.
La Crosse is a community that we've lived in for a very long time and has given us a lot, so we feel the need to return that favor and give back to the community in whatever ways we can.
On top of the music, Hopi Hour also includes a raffle and silent auction with items like a Jordy Nelson autographed Packers jersey. The event runs until midnight, so there's still time to stop by if you haven't yet. A double feature event is aiming to educate the Coulee region about the environment. Today, La Crosse's Habitat for Humanity partnered with local environmental organizations to host a screening for 2 documentaries. Organizers say the films are about the climate crisis and regenerative agriculture. The 2 documentaries aim to inspire people to take action against climate change. An official with Habitat says it's important for the organization to think about sustainability in their projects.
At Habitat, we don't just build houses, we're building communities and neighborhoods. And we like to say if we're not building houses that people want to live in or houses that are in safe, healthy, resilient places, why would we build those houses at all?
During the event, Habitat also highlighted local environmental efforts. 200 people signed up for today's screenings, which were hosted at the Rivoli. The event was free to attend, but all donations collected will benefit Habitat's Renew the Block program. Local figure skaters and hockey players teamed up for a night of competition and fundraising in Onalaska. The Battle of the Blades featured duos from the Avalanche boys hockey team and the Cooley Region High School figure skating squad. The duos faced off against each other with their own original routines. After the performances, the audience made donations to cast a vote for their favorite duo. The event was created to build community and friendships while raising some money for the organizations.
They were paired randomly, so a month ago they were not friends, they didn't know each other. They picked their own music, their own costumes, they choreographed their own routines. They did not have coaching for this. This is their creativity, and I think they all are coming away with friends that they didn't have before this.
The money raised will be split by the organizations for coaching, ice time, uniforms, and other expenses. Coming up on News 8, Trump prepares to fill key cabinet positions. More on the president-elect's second administration after the break.
Pilgrims está creciendo y queremos que formes parte de una empresa exitosa, estable y segura. Estamos ofreciendo salarios más altos y más incentivos de pago que nunca. Visítenos en cualquier día para someter una solicitud en nuestra oficina de contratación o el miércoles para una entrevista inmediata. Ayúdenos a alimentar al mundo mientras le proporcionamos un entorno de trabajo seguro, un empleo estable y esencial con un salario fijo. Visítenos en cualquier momento en 502 West Main Street, Arcadia, Wisconsin, o someta su solicitud hoy en pilgrims.com.
Jolivet Family Farms, known for farm fresh fruit and vegetables, but featuring so much more. Come see all that we have. Homemade bakery, large selection of locally produced honey, gourmet popcorn, craft beer, wine, and cheese, meat and seafood, arts and crafts, and so much more. There is no substitute for homegrown freshness. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Guys, what are the chances you can fix this?
It shouldn't be too difficult.
So like 1 in 100?
Fellas, I can fix this.
Like 1 in a million?
I can do it.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yes.
G-M-T, yeah!
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 Did you know that when you buy from Maury's, you get Maury's Promise? Maury's will always offer you our best price first, upfront, pure and simple. And our product specialists are commission-free, so there's no haggling necessary. Our lifetime powertrain warranty on new vehicles covers your engine and transmission nationwide for life. Also, our powertrain warranty on Maury's certified pre-owned vehicles covers you for 10 years, 100,000 miles, and much, much more. Maury's, moving life forward.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
CBS News projects President-elect Donald Trump has won Arizona's 11 electoral votes, raising his tally to 312 versus 226 for Vice President Kamala Harris. Trump is preparing to fill key cabinet positions in the days ahead. CBS News correspondent Christian Benavidez is in West Palm Beach, Florida, where the transition team has offices.
Mr. President, come talk to us.
President Biden did not answer questions from reporters as he and the First Lady walked on a Delaware beach Sunday, including whether he thinks he could have beaten President-elect Donald Trump in last week's election. Trump won a clean sweep of the 7 battleground states in his dramatic comeback victory. CBS News projects he flipped Arizona to the win column after 2020's loss to President Biden.
I think this is a presidency that has a mandate like we haven't seen, as you mentioned, in 36 years.
The president-elect and his team are building his second administration from the ground up while examining both domestic and foreign policy. Tennessee Senator Bill Hagerty is one of several names floated as the possible pick for Secretary of State. On Face the Nation, Hagerty reiterated his opposition to U.S. funds going to defend Ukraine.
President Trump will find a way to deal with this. I'm not going to get ahead of him. I'm certain that he's going to find a way to navigate this that's in the interest of the American people and will stop the carnage.
The Trump transition team is meeting here in West Palm Beach, Florida. This week, President-elect Trump heads to Washington to meet with President Biden. As they sit down in the Oval Office in a display of the nation's transfer of power, foreign policy is likely to be on the agenda. On the campaign trail, Trump said he wants a quick end to the war in Gaza. U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said Hamas is blocking that effort.
In Gaza, it really today is not Israel that is standing in the way of a ceasefire and hostage deal. It is Hamas.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says he's spoken with Trump 3 times in recent days. Cristian Benavides, CBS News, West Palm Beach, Florida.
U.S. and Israeli officials confirmed to CBS News that President Biden will meet with Israeli President Isaac Herzog at the White House on Tuesday. Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor isn't going anywhere. People close to Sotomayor say she has made it clear that she has no plans to step down. There have been calls from some on the left for the court's senior liberal to resign so President Biden could try to name a successor before President-elect Trump takes office. However, it takes several months for the Senate to confirm a nominee. While Democrats currently have a slim majority in the Senate, there's no guarantee they could confirm a nominee before Republicans take control in January. The Biden administration will allow American military contractors to deploy to Ukraine for the first time since Russia's invasion early in 2022. A U.S. official confirms contractors will now be permitted to help Ukraine's military maintain and repair U.S.-provided weapon systems, in particular F-16 fighter jets and Patriot air defense systems. The new policy was approved earlier this month before the presidential election. A defense official said contractors will be located far from the front lines and will not be fighting Russian forces. Coming up on News 8, Bitcoin reaches new heights, how the election has affected the crypto market.
And we're going to start the week off on the cooler side with some breezier conditions to go along with it. I'll have your full forecast coming up right after the break.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
I enjoy working with businesses, seeing their vision and being there every step of the way to watch them become successful.
Union State Bank meets our personal and business needs.
At Contractor Supply, our motto is your partner in building excellence, and Union State Bank is all of that.
I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for Union State Bank. I wouldn't have what I have today if it wasn't for Union State Bank.
Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Black River Furniture Outlet is marking a special milestone this year. 30 years of community, family, and business. Offering cabin furniture,
patio furniture, rugs,
dining furniture,
mattresses, sofas and love seats. It's stupendous.
Stop in and check out 3 showrooms of product. Furniture from our family to yours. Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa. At Señor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Señor Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Señor Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Bitcoin has reached a new record high. The world's largest cryptocurrency briefly touched $80,000 for the first time today. Bitcoin surged in the run-up to Tuesday's election and surged once again when it became clear that Donald Trump would win. It has since continued to rise following the president-elect's victory, which investors believe is a bullish sign for the crypto industry. Trump has fully embraced crypto in recent months and said he wants it to be mined and minted in the U.S. He has also proposed to launch a strategic national Bitcoin stockpile. The cost of borrowing money on a credit card or for a new car will likely be coming down. That's after the Federal Reserve cut interest rates by 1/4 percentage point. Some economists expect another rate cut next month if inflation continues to drop. Younger shoppers are planning to spend more this holiday season. That's according to a survey from software company ShipStation. 28% of Gen Zers say they will shell out more than $1,000 on gifts and other items. Older generations plan to spend between $250 and $500. And we saw some cloudy skies today, but let's send it over to Nicole. It sounds like we're going to have some sunnier skies tomorrow.
Yes, it's been a few days since we've had a good sunny day, so I'm really banking on tomorrow being a great start to the week, especially with Veterans Day and all. A great day to hopefully get out there and enjoy it. In terms of our temperatures, we're going to be on the cooler side even with that sun tomorrow, but really we're actually going to be pretty close to average. If we take a look at the past 2 weeks in La Crosse, we've been a little variable, but overall fairly somewhat within the vicinity of those average temperatures, a lot more than we were for the month of October. The next few days to start the week off, again, we're staying pretty close to average, mainly just a few degrees above it. After that, we'll warm up by the end of the week, getting into the upper 50s for much of the area, so still well above average for this time of year. Taking a look at Eau Claire, again, some variability the past 2 weeks, however, still in the vicinity of those average temperatures. And again, starting the week off, only 2 degrees above average tomorrow, warming up as we get towards the end of the week. So temperatures are really staying pretty stable compared to what we've seen in the past to start our fall off, which is much needed. Tomorrow is going to be on the cooler side, but again, pretty close to our normal 48 in La Crosse, 46 in Eau Claire. And even with those cooler temperatures, we're still seeing plenty of sunshine out there. Now, once we go into the evening and nighttime hours, that's when we're really feeling how much cooler it will be tomorrow. Everybody getting into the 20s tomorrow, well below freezing across the area when you're waking up Tuesday morning. A little bit cold, so make sure you maybe bring your jacket in the morning on your early commute. Here's a look at our service map explaining what we have for weather in the terms of the next few days. We have our cold front passing through tomorrow morning. That's bringing us that cooler air mass that will give us below freezing as we go into Monday night. And then after that, we have some high pressure moving over, and that's really going to interact with the system that's eventually going to bring some rain chances in Wednesday. Those two systems are really going to be pushing against each other, giving us some stronger wind gusts for the majority of the first half of the week. So it's going to get breezy out there through Wednesday. However, once this frontal system decides to move on over through Wednesday, we'll get a break from those breezes, along with some chances of rain. We're looking at that mainly coming through the beginning half of Wednesday, potentially Tuesday night as well, but we're definitely going to be able to nail down the timing once we get a little bit closer. In terms of accumulation, not expecting too much. This is from today going into Wednesday, really just trace amounts across the area, but again, once we get a little bit closer into Wednesday, we'll be able to nail down the amounts. Here's those gusts that we're seeing tomorrow. Again, this is going to be taking us through Wednesday as well, these gustier conditions. And that's starting in the overnight period. We are going to see some of the stronger of the gusts staying north of I-94. However, everyone can expect to see anywhere between 30 to 35 miles an hour gusts tomorrow. So be aware of that, although they will calm down as we get into the evening hours. And then here's a look at that 8-day. Again, Veterans Day starting off on the cooler end, although we'll finally have that sun peeking out again. The first 3 days of the week are really going to be on the cooler side with those breezier conditions, and then those showers moving through earlier half of Wednesday. But after that, we have a little bit of an increase in those temperatures, possibly seeing the 60s again by the end of the week. So not a lot to complain about with this forecast.
Really nice. Looks like we're going to have a good weekend. Fingers crossed coming up.
Hopefully, yeah.
So
Maybe some showers, but definitely not a washout.
Sure. Thank you so much, Nicole. And coming up in sports, the Bucks take on the defending NBA champions. Plus, the Vikings look for their 7th win of the season. Kate has the highlights after the break.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin, with 6 locations of fun.
Sick of running out of hot water? The professionals at Maxwell White are here to handle all of your water heater needs. Our licensed technicians can install, repair, or replace any type of water heater with same-day or next-day service. Call Maxwell White. Plumbing done right.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present the Community Calendar.
The Battle by the Border Preseason National Wrestling Championship will feature top wrestlers from throughout the U.S. in 5 competitive divisions, November 15th and 16th at the La Crosse Center. Celebrate the centenary of the first performance of a true American classic, George Gershwin's Amazing Rhapsody in Blue, November 16th at the Viterbo Fine Arts Center.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
Let nothing stand between you and the tree stand with this great offer on the fast, durable Kubota Sidekick. Featuring a gas-powered engine that delivers a top speed of 40 miles per hour, outstanding acceleration and handling with cargo, and a 2-year, 1,000-hour warranty.
Gear up this hunting season with Johnson Tractor and get 0% APR for 54 months or up to a $2,000 cash rebate on select Kubota Sidekick RTVs. Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships in Menominee, Baldwin, Osseo, and Arcadia.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $6,400 total value, plus no monthly payments until next year. We are professional grade GMC.
Here at Maxwell White, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
Week 10 of the NFL season and the Packers bye week is finally here. Green Bay gets to rest at home, but that means the Vikings can gain some ground in the division as they're on the road taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's go there. Minnesota enters this one 6-2 on the year, going for win number 7. New kicker this week, John Parker Romo, getting his first NFL action after Will Reichard injured his quad last week. 45-yard attempt is good. Vikings take a 3-0 lead. But the Minnesota defense would slip early on. 3rd and goal, and Mac Jones takes in the QB sneak, easily gets in for the score. Jacksonville takes a 7-3 lead. Later in the quarter, Vikings on 1st and 10. Darnold going to Justin Jefferson, but that pass is tipped, and the defense comes down with it for an interception. Jacksonville takes over. Costly mistake for the Vikings. Let's go to the second quarter. 2nd and goal for Minnesota. Darnold dropping back, plenty of time. Going to Jefferson again, but that pass is picked off. Darnold's 2nd of the day. Vikings leave with no points. How about the second half? 3rd and 3. Darnold taking a shot to Jefferson again, but for the 3rd time today, Darnold's pass is intercepted. This time it's Darnell Savage taking it away. He brings it to the 27-yard line. Not a good start for Darnold, but the Vikings defense would hold, and Parker Romo helps chip away at the lead. This one from 33 yards out makes it 7-6. Then in the 4th, a 34-yard attempt just barely sneaks it in. Vikings take a 2-point lead. And then the defense would come up big. Mac Jones fumbles the snap, and it's the captain, Harrison Phillips, scooping it up as the Vikings take over, and Phillips, he's going to do a little dance and have some fun. Later, Parker Romo would come in for the 4th time on the day, puts it through from 29 yards as the Vikings close it out and hold on to the win, 12-7 the final.
I cannot say enough about our defense, the way they battled, and after time and time again answering the call, getting the ball back in the second half. And
I got to do a lot better job of taking care of the football. I think that's obvious. And just being situationally aware of kind of where we're at in the field, and 1st and 2nd down, like just being able to put the ball in play and let our guys go run with it.
The Vikings were moving the ball 402 yards on 82 plays, 28 first downs. It was just those red zone turnovers that made this game feel a lot closer than it should have been. But a win is a win, and the Vikings improve to 7-2 on the year. So a quick check-in on the standings. The Lions currently trailing the Texans with about a minute to go. They'll be 7-2 with a loss or 8-1 with a win. The Vikings are second in the standings, 7-2. We just spoke about them. Then the Packers right there at 6-3. Coming off the bye week, they'll be looking to make a run. And then the Bears falling below 500 today, now 4-5 on the year. Basketball is back. We've got NBA action, but the college season is underway, and the Badgers trying to get off to a hot start this season, hosting Appalachian State. Let's go to the Kohl Center. Badgers down early on, but Max Klesmit, quick hands, gets the steal, goes up the court to John Tajone, lays it in. Badgers pull within 4. A few minutes later, the feed to Steven Crowell, and the big man goes off the glass for 2. We're tied up. 2 to play in the half. Badgers in full control. Klesmit in the corner knocks down the catch-and-shoot 3. Badgers up 15 as they would cruise on to win 87-56. Badgers host 10th-ranked Arizona on Friday. UWL men's basketball opened up their season with a win last night, but they fell to a very good Nebraska Wesleyan squad today. The Eagles will make their home debut this upcoming Saturday at 5 p.m. To the NBA, the Milwaukee Bucks welcoming in the defending champion Boston Celtics. Bucks just 2-7 to start the year, in need of a win tonight, and they started off hot, up 6. Giannis to the rack, lays it in for the easy 2. Later, Giannis, no respect, makes them pay from deep, and then up 6. Dame going to throw it up to Giannis, and he's going to bring it down. He'd have 19 of the team's first 40 points, and he'd have the fans on their feet. First half winding down, Giannis going to the hoop, beats the buzzer. Milwaukee up 11 at the half, but the second half was a different story. Boston back in it. Tatum finds Al Horford for 3. Celtics take a 1-point lead. Then with 2 minutes to play, Drew Holiday goes to Tatum, another 3, and that was the dagger. Giannis scores 43, but Boston takes the win, 113-107. And in Minnesota, the Heat and the Timberwolves facing off. First half, Wolves down 9. Duncan Robinson makes it 12, but Minnesota would heat up. Anthony Edwards tries to dunk it, but somehow it ends in the hands of Naz Reid. Corner 3 good. Wolves down 4. Second half, 2-point game. DiVincenzo to Reid, and Reid gives a little shake and drains it from deep. Wolves take the lead. Then later, Edwards goes to DiVincenzo. He pulls up from deep. That's good. Minnesota goes up 5, but with 9 seconds left, the Heat draw up the perfect inbounds play. Nikola Jovic makes the end 1 as the Timberwolves fall in this one, 95-94. That'll do it for sports. We'll be right back.
Hey babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE?
James, have you tried the 4 free phone flakes?
Dad, 4 free phones.
4 free phones?
Thanks. Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. U.S. Cellular.
At Riverbank, we care about your kids' financial future, so we went right to the source to learn how they think about money. If your piggy bank could talk, what would it say?
Money. Oink, oink.
What's the most important thing to remember about money?
You can spend it on a lot of great things. To save money at Riverbank.
Check out our youth savings account featuring 6% APY to help your child start saving today. Riverbank, local banking made simple.
Hey, Dominic here, and we always get asked, what do you have for chicken? With over 40 blends at our outlet store, we recommend these 4: chicken, barbecue, Jamaican jerk, and good old original. Just take your chicken, brush some olive oil on it, shake on your choice of seasoning, and grill or bake thoroughly until done. From mild to a little spicy, you can make sure everyone's satisfied, and they're all low in sodium. Get these seasonings and more at the outlet store, and you can even sauce it up using barbecue seasoning and ketchup.
Are you looking for more in your next job? How about more pay with frequent wage increases? More advancement to promote from within? How about more time off? More benefits? More company incentives? And let's face it, more satisfaction. If you're looking for an employer who will offer you this and more, apply at Pilgrims in Arcadia today. www.pilgrims.com.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, Apply today.
US Cellular has the incredible new iPhone 16 Pro. The first iPhone built for Apple Intelligence. Spread the word.
And don't forget camera control. It'll blow you away.
Get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. No trade-in needed. US Cellular, built for us.
More than 1,000 mariachi gathered in Mexico City's main plaza today to end a mariachi congress celebrating the musical form. The gathering of musicians apparently broke the previous record of 700 mariachis. The musicians, many of whom had arrived in Mexico's capital from other cities, expressed their joy at singing in the giant iconic plaza, saying the music is a family tradition they start learning at a young age. Mariachis play with guitars, trumpets, violins, and other instruments. We'll be right back after this.
Getting the kids ready for school isn't always easy.
But knowing what it'll be like so they know what to wear makes it a little easier.
We'll see you tomorrow morning.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
The Good Fight is a youth-serving organization supporting kids ages 10 to 18. We focus on relationship building with the kids. Our small size is our strength, enabling us to really drill down into that. And another big focus is on connecting kids to the community. We always welcome and encourage monetary gifts. You can also contribute by volunteering or through in-kind donations.
If you'd like to donate or learn more, you can visit thegoodfight.club.
Let River City Grill be your new lunch destination. Whether it's corporate lunches, parties, or events, we have the space and food for all of your gathering needs, big or small. We offer an all-you-can-eat lunch buffet from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. with unlimited soup, salad, pizza, wings, and so much more. There's something for everybody. Stop by the bar and pair your delicious lunch with one of our many beers available on draft. River City Grill, Winona, Minnesota.
As I deteriorated, I needed something that would allow me to go from floor in the garage to floor in the home. Jason helped introduce to me all sorts of accessibility equipment. I have no questions about credibility and research. Personally, if somebody was asking me, I would say, here's who I would call.
Hi, I'm Jason with Access Elevator. Stop in and see us today.
Your home. Relax. We're more than just a flooring store. We're your partners that can create a home. Last a lifetime. Our flooring from Sealants is perfect for muddy feet
and waterborne fights.
Sealants Corpland in Coon Valley. Let us help you find the perfect flooring because our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
Drive in and see Wisconsin's best furniture store. With holidays and the football season upon us, shop and order now.
Browse the most competitive prices on a huge selection of sofas, sectionals, and chairs.
Awesome discounts on power reclining with adjustable headrest, zero gravity, or lift.
Set the table this year with options from Ashley, Sunny Design, and our rustic Amish pieces. Looking for a better night's sleep? Try out any of our hybrid, all foam, and double-sided mattresses with adjustable bases and frames available.
Furniture from our family to yours. Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Okay, let's see. Headlines from News 8 Now? Check. Live updates all day? Check. Local breaking news? Yep. Weather every 10 minutes? Yes, please. Well, that was an easy choice. News 8 Plus. It puts the now in your day. Get it today.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
It's going to be a cool and breezy start to our week with some rain chances, but really staying mostly dry finally after our wet start. My question is, what Gen Z person is spending $1,000 during the holidays?
Not me.
Not me. I hope my friends are on me.
I hope they're spending that on me. I better see that, guys. Please.
I don't know where they were pulling those numbers from, but whatever.
Not us.
Well, thank you for watching News 8. We'll see you tomorrow.